2 questions. Where are you from? And where is home?
Sometimes, home is hard to pinpoint.
And that's what starts the conversation.
Oh, I'm a rebel. Which makes me not very Indian, I'm sure.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Tu sais le dire en anglais?
Bonjour.
Hello?
Hello.
One is like the mother, the other is like the wife. We love them both.
I think he wants to say something.
Yeah.
Why can't you do it?
Every Canadian has a story, but not every story starts in Canada.
And when our interviews became conversations, we learned a lot more than we bargained for.
My name is Janet. I am a first-generation immigrant to Canada. I come from a family of 5 siblings, and I grew up in India.
My son Jad was born in Ireland, my daughter in England, my other daughter in Saudi Arabia, and we are Syrian, and we live in Canada. So we belong to this world. We love the diversity, we love the change. We eat all food, we celebrate everything. We celebrate Chinese New Year,
Yeah, we celebrate
Christmas,
Chinese.
any festival.
Bonjour, mon nom est Ornella et voici Alexia qui est avec moi.
Et moi, je suis Guillaume. J'ai 8 ans et je suis là. Et j'habite au Canada.
My name is Hemalata Tirumurthy. I come from Madras city, Madras state in India.
I left India in 72, migrated to England, lived in England for 9 years, and then from England, this was our second migration. And I'm not a typical Indian. I'm going to disappoint you. I break all the rules.
On était déjà venu plusieurs fois ici en tant qu'étudiant, en tant que touriste. Et le Canada nous a vraiment plu en tant que pays, en tant que terre d'accueil pour y travailler aussi.
Alors, on a décidé de venir ici.
Et oui, on a suivi papa qui a eu un emploi de médecin. Donc on est très contents.
For me and my wife, we didn't need a job, we didn't need education or money. We had it all. We had it very well, very good job, very good money. So what we're looking for actually is a place for my kids to grow up safely and peacefully.
We learned that for many of the immigrants, the promise of peace was one of Canada's most significant identities.
At that time, there was the Vietnam War going on, and young adults were being drafted. We were concerned that if our child is a male child, whether he would be drafted.
Then I remembered my husband when he said, well, this area is not stable. Something gonna happen. You just feel it. It's like on fire, like it will burst. So at that moment it hurts. Actually it hurts to realize that your country is not the same.
I had it easy compared to a lot of immigrants because there are barriers, things that you'd call power, which gives you power. Language gives you power. A job gives you power. Money gives you power. Having family around gives you a sense of power.
When I transitioned, it was a bit hard, to adjust to the class because, some of my jokes I say, they might find it a bit rude or something, even though when I say it to people where I'm from, it's funny. It's just a different culture.
Je dirais ce qui m'a frappé le plus, c'est vraiment cette faculté de suivre les règles, que tout soit ordonné, tout est bien protocolé et écrit et suivi à la règle, ce qui n'est pas forcément le cas dans le sud de la France, où effectivement il y a peut-être plus de liberté, mais il y a les règles sont moins suivies aussi.
What we had to accept was snow and the boring winter, because if we don't have an interest in winter sports, the 5 months are a drag.
I didn't know about Christmas when I was in Saudi Arabia, and I never heard about it. And I came to Canada and everybody was buzzing about Christmas. I was like, what is this? And then, so we started celebrating Christmas again. If they celebrated it, I don't know. And so any culture we find, or any event for like other countries, we just celebrate it.
Ce qu'on ressent en très positif ici, c'est vraiment le sentiment de sécurité, d'ambiance familiale. Voilà, c'est très très familial et c'est vraiment une valeur essentielle, j'ai l'impression, pour les Canadiens.
Whether the transition was easy or challenging, we learned that Canada as a multicultural country allowed immigrants to establish a home away from home.
I'd love to be an ambassador for Canada. That's how much I love it. Honestly, I love it. So that's my home.
J'ai pas de doute que ça va le devenir, mais pour le moment, on est encore en construction.
It's like a tree, the roots in Syria and the leaves, the branches in Canada. So.
Maintenant, ma maison est au Canada.
Elle est au Canada? Et tu te plais?
Ouais, je me plais très bien.
Canada is the world's best. There is no doubt about it, and we love it dearly with all our heart, body, mind and soul. Canada is home.
Home would be a place where you spend a lot of your time.
Home is a place of love and comfort that always welcomes you with open arms.
Where you feel safe.
Home is where I can have a cackling laugh attack watching I Love Lucy.
Where you talk, where you have play dates.
And a few extra pounds are simply welcomed as more of you to love.
Ma définition, ce serait un endroit où on se sent complètement, comment dire,
complètement mieux. Hein.
Mieux chez soi, en tranquillité, en sécurité.
When I hear the word home, I picture like my house here, my friends here, my neighborhood here. But like I also like so consider like a part of me is also Syrian, and like I don't want to leave that part out. So.
Anything that happens in your life, whether it's cancer, death, joblessness, divorce, losing a child, losing a home, a fire, those sort of losses, he said, that accounts for only 5% of your life. 95% is attitude. Correct?
2 questions. Where are you from? And where is home? The answer wasn't so simple. We learned that home is so much more than 4 walls and a door. It's made up of memories, people, experiences, and I Love Lucy. Their interviews became a conversation. The conversation became an experience.
Now we can have some samosas and the coconut water. Okay, I'll go I have to heat the samosa.
Okay. And the experience lasted long after we left.
But we didn't stop there. We sent out a survey with those same 2 questions. 500 answers later, we had visual proof that no matter where you come from, you can build a home in Canada.
Canada is my home.